The Road to Damascus, that's one of the most recent songs that I wrote for this particular CD. And it reminded me of Paul, when Paul was Saul. And he was going around, he thought he was right. He was going around killing and persecuting Christians because he thought he was right. He thought, well, hey, this is what I'm supposed to do because these people are ridiculous. They're blasphemous. And they're causing disruption in the nation and stuff, so I've got to kill them, or I've got to go and, imprison them, or I've got to go and torture them and maim them. I've got to do this because it's my duty to do this. And here he is. He's on his road. He's on his way to Damascus, and the Lord strikes him down, knocks him off his steed, and blinds him. And that's what the road to Damascus is about. It's about if you're on your way, or if you're in your heart, you're getting ready to do somebody wrong. It doesn't have to be necessarily a racial thing or a man against man. You could be getting ready to go and do your wife wrong, or your husband, or your brother, or your sister, or your child, But it's saying, think about it. And try to think about it enough to turn around. It says, are you on the road to Damascus? Are you on your way to do somebody wrong? Are you trying to do what he asks us and love your fellow man? Through Jesus' love we can get along. And that's what it talks about. And the first verse, I wrote it from Paul. Lift up your eyes and be blinded by his light. See better than you could with 20/20 sight. Fall off your high horse and be humbled on the ground. His voice is the sound that can turn your life around. So that's what it talks about.
Damascus, are you on your way to do somebody wrong? Are you trying to do what he asks us and love your fellow man? Through Jesus' love we can get along. We can get along. Lift up your eyes and be blinded by his light. See better than you could with 20/20 sight. Fall off your high horse and be humbled on the ground. His voice is the sound that can turn your life around. His voice sound can turn your life around. Turn around now. Turn around. Yeah, turn around now. Turn around. Prejudice and hate. Save yourself before it's too late. You can get out, brother, you can be free. You are the prisoner and he is the key. Yeah, your hate is a prison and he is the key. Turn around now. Yeah, turn around now.
The Road to Damascus. First of all, I wrote it in mind, to have in mind people doing other people wrong. But it doesn't just mean that. It means that also you can be on your way to do yourself wrong. You can be doing things that are actually harming yourself and harming yourself spiritually. Whereas the whatever it is you're about to do in regards to yourself, the payoff is not worth the effort. You know what I mean? And you gotta think of that. You gotta think of what am I doing today that's actually gonna harm myself.
Don't do it. You ought to do what he asks us and love your fellow man. Through Jesus' love we can get along.
And I'm also singing about what's wrong, trying to make it right, trying to give people just, like I said, food for the spirit, something to feed you and say, hey, wait a minute, maybe what I'm thinking or what I'm doing is wrong.
Do somebody wrong.
I wrote a